Okay, it's been a while since I updated a video, and there's a reason why. It's because every topic that I want to talk about, let me fix this. Every topic that I want to talk about is probably controversial, or I'm going to be blocked or dinged by YouTube, which I already had. I had one warning and then a strike. And it's almost like you can't talk about anything without worrying about Big Brother um, tagging you with something or hitting you with something. And it's unfortunate because I have lots to say and lots to talk about, but I don't even know where YouTube is going in the future. But this specific topic I want to talk about is cryptocurrency and why our government is trying to fight it, and really the way of the future, right? And I might be all over the place with this video, so bear with me. But if you are interested on what I think about cryptocurrency, I'm in the space. I've been in it since 2017. But if you want to find more information about the future of finances or the future or where people are going to be spending their money, then this video is for you. If you're not wanting to know about that, then you're going to miss out in opportunities and be left behind. And it's where our government wants to take control of and control of you. And that's why you see the things that are happening right now. And so even if you don't think cryptocurrency is for you, you may want to listen to this video, because I feel like, to me, it's very important. And obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. This is for educational purposes and entertainment. And so if you want, obviously, financial advice, seek a professional financial advisor. However, what's going on? Let me give you this stat. This is a sobering stat, okay? This is insane, and I'll tell you how this ties together. I wrote it down here. $54 billion were spent in-app games. Okay, so in the app, in these games, right? Before, you would buy and purchase a game, and that's it. You beat the game, and then you wait for part two or a next one, and then you buy that game for $40 or $30 or whatever it is, right? That's usually how things work, right? And nowadays, you don't even buy any games, right? As far as a hardware, right? You don't get a cassette or some kind of hardware disc, if you will, or whatever it is. You don't get that anymore. It's just you download the game, right? You download the game to your Xbox, your PlayStation, whatever it is. You download it, and then you have it, right? Well, long as the day where you just buy a game, that's it. Now, what they're doing, if you aren't aware, is you can usually download the game for free. But if you want extra features or different kind of weapons or different kind of things, skins or sprays or whatever, in these avatars, if you will, in these games, you have to pay money. $10 for a packet of 100 coins or whatever it is, right? Tokens and things are in these games. So think about this: $54 billion were spent in these games. They're not making money. I'm going to look at this other stat real quick. What is the, wait, let me see. Actually, how much did the vitamin, no, how much does the vitamin industry make per year? I want to see what this is compared to. Okay. This is going to hurt your brain probably. This is an old stat, but it's just, it's probably more now. But, oh, here we go. No, it's a future stat. This old stat says that it's a fairly new stat. It says around $40 billion per year is spent on vitamins, and which vitamins, and it's a pretty, it's a, supplement market. So it's a dietary supplement market. So it's not even vitamins. The supplementary market, all right, supplements is $40 billion are spent. Okay. So it's for your health, getting healthy, staying in shape, whatever it is, right? In my head, I'm thinking that's a way bigger market, right? That's a huge market. No, not bigger than in-app gaming, where there is no value. No value. The only value in that is entertainment. That's it. You spent your $100 or whatever, and it's gone. That dopamine feel of beating the game or having that cool whatever, skin or gun, and you blasted everyone and no one knows who you are or cares who you are, but you spent $100 to get it. Right? You're not even getting any kind of value. $54 billion was spent in that industry compared to $40 billion in something that actually gives you value. Probably 80% of those supplements don't, but still perceived value, right? And they're getting value from it, right? That blows my mind, and that should blow your mind. So what does that have to do with cryptocurrency? This younger generation is already used to spending money on these tokens and things that really have no value. So it's going to be easy for them to transition into buying tokens and crypto coins, right? Technology, whether it's a utility coin, which just means a coin that actually does something, or like Bitcoin, where it's just like a currency, right? There's no functionality other than trading money and the decentralization of that coin, and people are making it valuable depending on how much people are putting money into it and such. So that's a non-utility function, and you got utility tokens and coins that actually have functions, right? So a lot of it is compared to the stock market, or sorry, like this. So think Bitcoin like gold, right? Right now, people use gold for things, but it's not used a lot, right? There's no, we're not using gold to build things as much, right? It's more of a precious metal as an asset class, right? And then you got oil, right, where we actually use oil, right, and people invest in the stock market. So oil is like the, what Ethereum is, or these utility coins, right? We're actually using that, right? That's stuff that we're using. So that's compared to utility coins versus just an asset class, if you will, currency. And so all these people are spending all this money, maybe not now, which they are, but here in the next 5 to 10 years, okay, 5 to 10 years, this is only going to go up higher. It says by 2025, it's going to go up to $74 billion. $74 billion spent in these games. This is after they bought it. This is in the app purchases, right? So you don't think the same people are now 25, right? 30, and probably some of these people are in those ages already, 30, 40, are already used to buying these things. So it only makes sense for them. Well, I'm already doing that, so I'm just going to buy something that actually gives me value. Cryptocurrency, right? This digital money, if you will, this just money that doesn't really exist tangibly. I'm not getting anything, right, from it as far as in my hands. And so the future of currency and the future of how you make money in one area, right, is going to be a cryptocurrency. If this is what they're spending in games, imagine what's going to happen when those same people start thinking about investing and making money. And they're already in cryptocurrency. There's so many people who's made a lot of money. These are young guys who made, when I say a lot of, I'm talking about millions of dollars investing in cryptocurrency, because they get it. It's easy for them to get it. But for the boomers, maybe my generation and up, I'm 41. We're kind of understanding it. We're kind of, stepping into it. I mean, we were brought up in the era of research, because the internet just came out, and all of a sudden we were researching, doing our due diligence, right? We're the last of that breed of just researchers, right? And so the breed ahead of us usually are the ones that just, they do maybe a little due diligence, but they just trust ourselves. And then it gets further where you just trust blindly, and so I'm just going to do this, right? And so when I'm 41, in 10 years I'll be 50, right? And so 50, 55, right? And keep going older, right? And so the younger generation, where all the money is, people are getting money, and it's not a lot of money. That's the thing. They're making, $10 an hour, if even that. Like, think about that. Let's say on a $30,000 a year salary, right? A $35,000 a year salary. They're making $54 billion a year. This is in America. Right? Like, that's insane. That's insane on these little salaries. So it's not even about big money. It's just a bunch of people with a little bit of money spending a little bit of money, and then they make so much money, right? And so the point of this video is to let you in on what the future is going to look like, and the writing is on the wall. And if you don't want to invest in this technology that's coming out, it's like the internet. It's what you're doing. Someone told you in 1994, before the internet came out in 1995, hey, I got this thing called the internet. You want to invest money into it, and you knew where it was going. You'd be like, "Where do sign me up?" Yeah, I want to invest in that, right? And you throw all your money in. That's what cryptocurrency is, or crypto blockchain technology is a better way to say it. Blockchain technology is that, right? And so if you are not, oh, crypto freaks me out, just what is this thing, all right? It's so volatile and blah, blah, blah. Well, then you're going to get left behind. And so find channels on YouTube, trusted channels, to learn about cryptocurrency. I'm not going to teach you about it. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm just saying you'll be a fool if you don't at least look into it and check it out and see if this is something in the future that you want to do to be a part of what's going to happen. Remember, 54 billion, 2025, $74 billion market of people buying things and these entertainment apps that do nothing for them. Nothing. It's just entertaining them, right? And so it's only going to get more and more and more. So that market, those people, right, that generation that's spending all this money will be a awesome candidate for the future of cryptocurrency, to the future of the way. I'm not saying Bitcoin is in it's going to be the future. I mean, it's the big dog right now, right? But I'm saying the mindset behind purchasing in a digital space, digital assets is what it is. Digital real estate is what you're spending money in. That's the future. And so if you don't start figuring out how to design products, if you at least like invest in these people who are creating these products, right? And I haven't even talked about this. I mean, there's smart contracts, there's NFTs, there's DeFi, there's all these things within that realm to make money right now. And I haven't scratched the surface of what all those things, nodes, mining, and all this stuff, right? That you're like, Daniel, you're speaking French to me. What are you talking about, right? Well, it's because I dived in and started researching this stuff, and I've been in it since 2017, and I've seen a significant increase in what I haven't lost money, that's for sure, since 2017, right? And so I'm just letting you know, if you're putting your money in gold and silver, real estate, or I'm gonna say real estate's bad, but stock market, getting 8%, on your money, you're going to be missing out and you're going to be left behind, right? People are getting 10x, 1,000% more on their money, and they're losing 1,000%, right? They're losing it all, right? So I get it. It's volatile, but it won't be that way forever, because the adoption of the generation that's spending all this money in technology is going to receive it, and it's going to be less volatile because there's going to be more regulations. And now check this out. The regulations govern. So all of a sudden, Bitcoin was at $60,000. Think about that. $60,000 for one coin. And now it's 45,000, 48,000, or 46,000, right? It was 40 cents back in 2012 or whatever it was, right? Think if you would put $100 in there, you'd be sitting pretty right now, right? And then it went down, I think a month ago, 2 months ago, it went down to about 30 or 25 and 30. What happened? Well, the powers that be can't control Bitcoin because it's decentralized. It's DeFi, which means it is not owned by any one organization, in the sense that it's a network of all these people, and is decentralized, which means it's not one person can manipulate the whole thing. It has to be a collective, and the only way they can control it is by the narrative, right? That's why you see it's so volatile, because based off of a headline, oh crap, take your money out because it's going to go down, and everyone takes their money out, right? So it's multiple people. It can be controlled in a sense of media, but it can't be controlled by one person saying, this is what we're going to do, right? They have to control the narrative. And so because the powers that be, the whales in this world who have all the money, say, crap, I don't want to come in at 60 grand. I want to come in as low as I can, right? They missed the boat, right? And so that, let's get it down. They wanted to get down to $24,000 a coin, but they couldn't do it. It could stay around 28,000, and now it's going back up again, right? Just 2 weeks ago, it was at 28. Now it's at 45,000, right, per coin. And so the government is like, crap, what do we do with this? This is almost competing with the US dollar, which not really, not right now. Like it's not competing in a sense of people are going to start using Bitcoin to start trading. It's not mass adopted that way yet. But making money is better than the stock market. Making money is better than real estate. Making money is better than buying gold and silver. Making money making a return on your investment is way better than anything out there right now. Okay? And so they don't want all these people making all this money without it being regulated. They don't want you making millions of dollars a year. No way. Because if you make money, as much money as them, then you're buying their houses, buying their cars, buying their beach houses, beachfront properties, right? There's too many people making money and they can't control you, because when you have a lot of money, it's harder to control because you don't need them. They need you dependent on them. So if you continue to make a lot of money, less dependent on them, then they don't have control of you, right? And they want control of you. So now, if you see in the news, the government is now, oh, wait, hold on. We got to make some rules here and regulations here in the crypto world because too many people are making too much money too fast. So we got to figure it out. And they don't even know. It's hilarious them talking about cryptocurrency. It's like them talking about guns and AR-15s, AR-10s, and semi-automatic weapons. Like, you can tell what people, when people know if they know about guns or they don't by what they call them and what they call the clips and magazines and all that, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? And so they have no idea how to regulate it without looking like they're trying to take control, right? And so it is not too late to get in. You have to do some research, right? But in this video, I wanted to bring it up to your attention that the writing's on the wall, the stats that I said in the beginning, that's the generation that's going to be here 10 years from now who are making our laws and regulations. And if they're already used to spending money in these apps, in this digital world, imagine when they start creating rules and regulations and innovating technologies. It's going to be on the blockchain technology. On blockchain. It's going to be on the blockchain. All right, these young bucks are going to be developing and investing and doing that, right? And so if you're still believing, and I have some silver, I don't have gold, but I have some silver, right? That's the way of the past, unfortunately. Look at gold, silver and gold right now is going down. Like gold's back down to like $1,800. I think it was like a 2,500, almost 3,000. I think maybe not 3,000, but 2,500. All right, and where crypto is going up, right? And so that's the way of the past. These young bucks are going to care less about gold and silver. The old money cares about gold and silver. Old money, but the young bucks care less. I guarantee you, no one's buying gold and silver. The younger generation is not. That's old way of doing things. It's going to be blockchain technology. And if you don't start investing now, you're going to be left behind and you're going to find ways to make money and you can't. So then you're going to be controlled because you're going to be relying on the government to provide your food, housing, and living. That's what big government wants to do. Look what's happening to America right now. I'm not going to talk about all the controversial things because then this video is going to be ding and they're going to take it away, or I'm going to go on this rant about what I think is going to happen here when it comes to the V word, the C word, and who's president right now in our office. But I hope this at least gets you interested in cryptocurrency. It's not the mark of the beast. I do think blockchain technology is the one world currency that, again, it's going to go Christians off Christians. If you're not Christian, then, consider this just information. In the Bible, it does talk about one world government, one world currency at the end times. And we're heading that way. This one world currency, this is the way they're going to do it with blockchain technology. It's the only way that makes sense of how they're going to do it, right? But we're not there yet. This is not it. If you do it, you're not participating in the mark of the beast or you're participating in this devil thing. No. If you realize right now your U.S. dollar has messianic cultage images in it. I mean, heck, it has the all-seeing eye in the U.S. dollar. Why do we have an Egyptian all-seeing eye in the U.S. dollar that goes back to the Egyptian times? Why? You question that. So our money is already, corrupted, if you will. But if you don't want your money, send it to me. I'll give you my Venmo. You're still going to spend it, right? So we're not there yet, right? And so the future will be one world government, one world currency. So therefore, blockchain technology does that. I think voting for our presidents and our legislation, I mean our governors and in the Senate and the House, all those things, I think that's going to eventually be on blockchain technology because it's hard to hack and it's easy to see every single transaction, right? And so I've been meaning to want to do this video for a very long time, but I have 7 kids, man. I've been busy, but I'm hoping to come back and it's just hard to find topics that I want to talk about without getting in trouble by the YouTube algorithms, hearing what I have to say and then digging me because I have an opinion on something. Excuse me. So look what's happening in America. Don't be blind to it. Don't be scared of it. Do some research. Find people who are already in it. Educate yourself from it. And then do what you feel is right in your heart and what's right in your family. I would not say stick all your money that you own and put it in crypto because I can't say that. I don't know where you're at in your family. I don't know. All I can say is if you have a significant amount of money sitting in the bank, right, doing nothing for you or making 5% on some kind of whatever, even making 10%, you're missing out on what you can do with that in the crypto world. So please let me know if this video was helpful. Share it, and also put in the comments below if you want to add to what I have to say, or maybe you disagree with me and you said, no, Daniel, it's going to be reset, new currency, and that's not going to be it. I don't know. But the writing's on the wall. Follow the money. 54 billion spent in in-game apps. Follow the money. The money never lies. Tell me what you think. Share, like this video, subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to hit 1,000. I just want to hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm at 800. I'm almost there. Thank you for watching. Aloha.